Liverpool fans have gone insane.
Real Madrid and Trent Alexander-Arnold, the agreement is very close, and here we go, is expected soon for the English right back to join Real Madrid from Liverpool as a free agent.
What's going on, people? Urson here. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. He's not in a Real Madrid shirt as of yet. Liverpool are set to win a league title. It's the international break. We're going to go through all the reaction from the Liverpool fans on TikTok and Twitter. You'd expect them to be a bit calm, given the fact they're 12 points clear of Arsenal. But yeah, what do you guys think of this Trent Alexander-Arnold news? For me, going to Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs in the world, is an absolute menace of a transfer. Like, he has been at the club for playing first team football for Liverpool for 8+ years. He's won everything there is to win in Liverpool. He's won a Premier League. He's going to win another soon. He's won multiple league and FA Cups. He's won a Champions League, beating Tottenham. He's had 2 cup final defeats to Real Madrid. And now he's about to be a Galactico in the summer. And they've got ballers like Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. They needed a right back to replace Carvajal. And it seems like the perfect fit for them. Trent Alexander-Arnold, 26 years old, about to enter the prime of his years. He's been one of the best right backs in the Premier League for a long while now. He's having a brilliant season at Liverpool. If that was your club with your academy prospect realising their potential, winning so many trophies, leaving on the free, how would you react? We're going to go through all the reaction from the Liverpool fans, and it's absolutely blown my mind. Right, look at this tweet. Personally, I'll be dropping Trent for the rest of the season. Don't let him be part of the end of the season. Don't let him say his goodbyes. Don't even have him on the bench. Don't let him be a part of the title celebrations or parade. Let him watch the team from home. It's a bit extreme, innit? Someday there'll be another Trent Alexander-Arnold, but there will never be another Gerrard. Oh my God. That is just a bit cringy, isn't it? When Jude Bellingham grabbed Trent Alexander-Arnold's shirt after Real Madrid played Liverpool, turns out it's the other way round. Mad. On one hand, it's brilliant, right? The reactions and everything. Like, this tweet here is absolutely class. But it's an absolute cesspit of just rudeness. Like, I've seen him get racist remarks thrown at him. He's been getting called traitor, all kind of names. Like, they've been wishing death threats to his family, and I'm like, it's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Then somebody's tweeting this. The grass isn't always greener, Trent. Mane, Coutinho, GD Wijnaldum. Fair enough. Those players left Liverpool for those clubs. They've not fulfilled their potential at those clubs. But the guy also put Luis Suarez at Inter Miami. The same Luis Suarez that scored in a Champions League final against Juventus. Boo that little rat. 66 at every game from now on. Strip the vice captaincy off the see you next Tuesday. Don't let him play a single minute. He who betrays will always walk alone. What? We should purposely bottle the league so we don't get another medal. What I'm gonna do? You know what? Forfeit the game. Yeah. Arsenal, you can have your 3 points. Bournemouth, have your 3 points. Southampton, you know what? You have the 3 points. We are forfeiting every single game because Trent over here doesn't want to play for Liverpool anymore, and he wants to go to Real Madrid. How dare you? Van Dijk, just let him score. Imagine being that petty at a footballer that you purposely derail your whole team season because of it. That is absolute head loss. But this ain't the most insane tweet. A Liverpool fan has made a fail comp on Trent Alexander-Arnold. 11 minutes, 25 seconds. Hopeless 1v1 defended. Obviously, copyright, we would strike this. Same guy said, since the start of last season, Trent Alexander-Arnold has more goals and assists than Reece James's appearances. Oh, these are the same Liverpool fans, right, that lost their head at Zubimendi staying at Real Sociedad, by the way. The same fan base.
You have earned an enemy forever. I will be watching Sociedad games praying on your downfall, you fucking emotional wreck, you fucking pussy. You're not even a man. You should give up your chromosomes. You're not even a man. You should go get a sex change because you're not a man. You're a pussy. Spent this whole time fucking gaslighting us all to thinking, oh, I'm gonna miss the mountains of San Sebastian. Fuck Real Sociedad. I hope Real Sociedad lose every single game. I hope Real Sociedad get relegated. I hope Martin Zubimendi gets fucked in his career and they transfer him to Elche in the third fucking division of Spain. I hope they never select him in the Spanish top team. I hope every single plate of food that he orders in his fucking city has a bug on it.
Liverpool fans, yeah, are mad. Were mad at Zubimendi for staying at Sociedad, right? Yet they want to grill Trent Alexander-Arnold joining Real Madrid. Wonder how Don Hussein feels about Trent Alexander-Arnold going to Real Madrid. Trent to Real Madrid. I'd go to Real Madrid too. FSG lack ambition and direction. Legacy move. Quite bold. Bear in mind, 6 months ago.
Nothing to do with money. This is 100% a legacy move. This is about ambition. This is about winning trophies. This is about Trent wanting to be successful. This is about Trent wanting to have medals. He wants to go home and he wants to look at something other than one Premier League medal and one Champions League medal. If this is just the truth, FSG lack ambition. What you do is you go and sign Federico Chiesa after waiting for Slot to assess the squad for a whole month.
This was 6 months ago. Now we fast forward to 6 hours ago, where he gave his actual honest opinion on the transfer.
I am on Trent's side. I am not on FSG's side.
Well, the Liverpool fans, on the other hand, a little bit more irrational.
Ali! Oh, for fuck's sake! Fuck off, Ali!
Someday there'll be another Trent Alexander-Arnold, but there'll never be another Steven Gerrard. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gerrard is now the biggest Liverpool legend, right? The one that fell over as Liverpool didn't win the league. The same Liverpool player that almost joined Chelsea. This is on Chelsea's website, by the way. Yeah? I'm not even kidding you. Chelsea even made an article about Gerrard, how he almost joined them. Chelsea actually bidded £20 million for Steven Gerrard after Gerrard infamously claimed he wanted to leave the club. Liverpool fans sent him death threats. They sent the guy death threats, just like they did with Trent Alexander-Arnold. So they haven't learned what happened over the past 20 years ago. Read this article. Obviously, this was during COVID time, so Chelsea didn't know what to write, but this is actually true. During the summer of 2004, there was plenty of speculation that Liverpool's captain would be on his way to Stamford Bridge, leaving behind one new manager, Rafa Benitez, to be part of Jose Mourinho's Chelsea revolution. What was to say that Benitez couldn't give Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal a run for their money, wrote Gerrard on his first autobiography, published in 2006. Uncertainty still nagged away at me though. Could one man really revive Liverpool? Later on in the same chapter, set during Euro 2004, he wrote of how his performances at the tournament suffered due to the thoughts swirling around his head regarding the future at club level. When should I have been getting ready for kickoff? My thoughts drifted into imagining that what it'd be like to play for Chelsea or Barcelona. It's crazy. He went on to speculate on how Chelsea knew he had not been that happy at Liverpool. In the end, however, after talking things through with his family, he phoned the Reds chief executive to tell him he stayed. But why did Gerrard stay at Liverpool? Death threats. Gerrard's U-turn after threats to his family. This is an old article, by the way, in 2004. Like, Liverpool fans are sending him tries on the death threats. It's all well and good having memes and making reactions, but it's just literally bizarre how they treat their club legends. once they show an ounce of wanting to leave. Like, oh, you thought that Twitter fans were a bit mad, going ape crap over Trent Alexander-Arnold joining Real Madrid. Well, we're gonna see the side on TikTok. And honestly, it's head loss. It's head loss all over the gaff.
Arnold, you are a rat. You are nothing less than an absolute fucking rat. This guy's a scouser, a boyhood Liverpool fan, a guy who came up through the ranks at Liverpool Academy, a guy who was given his first big professional break in football from Liverpool Football Club and has won every trophy at club level since with the club. He's now leaving that club for free. People talk about the likes of Felipe Coutinho and the circumstances he left in. Well, at least when Coutinho left Liverpool, he left the club with something. He had the decency to do that. This guy, absolutely nothing. Real Madrid have apparently...
He joined for nothing. And he won everything. That is worth more than a transfer fee. So for Morley to go out there and call him a rat, that's mad. That's actually insane. Like, has anyone else done a career mode with their team they support? And then after winning the Champions League in the third season, just decided to stop doing it and then do another save. That's what Trent Alexander-Arnold is doing in real life. Trent Alexander-Arnold over here is a rat for going to one of the best teams in world football on a free transfer.
They've been courting Trent for 2 years now, which to me sounds like more than enough time for Trent to have put pen to paper on some sort of a deal at Liverpool to at least ensure that in the event of his departure, Liverpool properly be sorted out in terms of a fee.
He says this, but Aston Villa fans were hating on Jack Grealish for joining Manchester City. Jack Grealish was signed for £100 million. Villa fans still gave the guy hate after signing a new contract a year before that. Regardless of whether he was going for free or not, Liverpool fans would still be mad because they're losing one of the best right backs. If this was like, Eddie Nketiah and Eddie Nketiah went on the free, they'd be celebrating. Yeah, Eddie Nketiah has joined Crystal Palace for £30 million last season after signing a new contract a couple years ago at Arsenal. Were Arsenal fans annoyed? No, because they took the 30 million, they were buzzing. But it's because Eddie Nketiah wasn't great. If Eddie Nketiah was great and he joined Real Madrid, everybody would be annoyed. But Liverpool fans are just showing their entitlement here. It's baffling. The same fan base that went on to cry at Arsenal fans for moaning at refereeing decisions and then had their manager blame the referee for a 2-2 draw.
This is how he repays the club that he loves so much, that means more. This is how he repays the fans who have stuck by him from day one, through thick and thin, throughout all of his defensive disaster classes, all of his stinking performances.
When he had stinkers, Liverpool fans crucified him. I won't forget that 4-1 defeat to Napoli a couple years ago. And my timeline was flooded full of Liverpool fans saying we should giving the guy racial abuse. Liverpool fans weren't exactly treating Alexander-Arnold like he was some sort of angel, like he was their son or whatnot, when he was dropping stinker after stinker. They were cussing the guy out. But when he plays well, he's the best right back. When he has a bad game, oh my God, he's terrible, he's crap, he can't defend. Sorry, if Bukayo Saka won a Premier League and a Champions League at Arsenal and it went on a free, I would have that over than Saka leaving Real Madrid for 125, 150 million plus quid when we not won nothing. And you got to think about it like this. What if he wins another Champions League at Real Madrid or at a La Liga, something he's not won before? Do you get what I mean? So, why am I mad?
all of the shit that he's been thrown at by the media and fans alike. This is how he repays all of these people. The same guy, by the way, in his last year in his contract this season, has completely swerved the media, whereas Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, in the last year of their contract this season, have openly expressed in the media how much they love Liverpool Football Club and how much they want to stay.
Wasn't Jamie Carragher cussing out Mo Salah for talking about the contract agreement? Liverpool fans was moaning at Salah and Van Dijk for talking about it in the midst of a title race because there were so many games left, and that they were gonna be annoyed that the teammates were gonna be annoyed it's gonna derail the season. Jamie Carragher and Mo Salah had a feud on Twitter because Salah wanted a pay rise and wanted to stay at Liverpool and wasn't sure. But Trent, who stays silent, and in my opinion, didn't ask anything of Liverpool. I can understand it, but he stays silent and he's saying, meanwhile, PSG openly was courting Van Dijk right after they knocked them out.
Football club. The difference is quite telling, isn't it? Regardless of that, Madrid are the biggest club in the world. And in normal circumstances, if there was a fee on the table and Trent did leave, I honestly wouldn't have any hard feelings. But this is unforgivable. I just hope.
What if there was a good replacement for Trent for this season, yeah, and he didn't have enough assists that stopped Liverpool from winning the league and Arsenal ended up winning it? I'd be understandable if Liverpool weren't winning the league this season about how they were feeling. I'd get it a bit more. You're about to win a league title with him having stayed for those 2 years. I'm actually, yeah, now I know why I'm mad. Because Arsenal haven't won a Premier League in 21 years while selling their best players. Growing up. We managed to keep the likes of Saka, Saliba, Gabriel. Now we're in the midst of having to re-sign those players again. We're going to go through that same struggle. But if we win a league title in that time, I can't be mad. I can't. But if we don't and they leave, I'm going to be upset. I get it, the Liverpool fans are upset about it, but to be angry, calling him a rat, I think it's a bit too much.
Throwback to when Andy Robertson took the corner quickly against Barcelona in that famous Anfield Champions League comeback and assisted Divock Origi. Still to this day, I can't believe how Andy Robertson managed it. What a player.
Trent Alexander-Arnold set to leave Liverpool Football Club and he's going to arch rival Real Madrid for a free transfer. A team who knocked us out of 2 Champions League finals and knocked us out of the UCL numerous times. It's disgusting and revolting behaviour for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Whatever anyone wants to say, he has snaked us, and that is the truth. He has snaked us. Your boyhood club is winning the Premier League and this news breaks out. I thought you wanted to keep it in private. No, you didn't. I wouldn't say I'm surprised. Your brother and you wanted that money and you wanted to go to Madrid, let's be real. But I am very disappointed, man. Our boyhood player doing this to us, leaving on a free, not signing a contract to get us a transfer fee, to leave us on a free, to leave us in the dust. You know what, Trent? We're better without you. Even though you're in our team right now, I'll be supporting you to the last 9 games, but still, it hurts me, Trent. It hurts me. And I wouldn't be opposed to putting you in the bench for the last 9 games. Because what you have done, you disrespected Salah, you disrespected Van Dijk, you disrespected the whole club, you disrespected the manager. That's what you have done. Let news like this break out, Trent, we will never forgive you.
He's not going to Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, United. He's not even staying in England. Where would he have gone? PSG? They got Hakimi. Barcelona? But they can't even afford his wages. Bayern? Mane left Bayern and it's not worked out since. And Liverpool fans were cussing him out. And they got Kimmich, who just signed a new deal. Just to call him a snake is mad. Shout out Billy Talks Football though. He's a cool guy.
This absolute bummer for right back. What was all this about, huh? Shush. Who you shushing?
Who you shushing? You go and snake us for Real Madrid out of all clubs. Go Barcelona. At least Barcelona has some dignity. At least Barcelona has something about them. Real Madrid is the worst sporting institution of all time. And you're just gonna go and join them. There's not even a thing where he just wants to go now. For 2 years, chasing him. For 2 whole years, Real Madrid are chasing him. Boyhood Liverpool fan. He came through the academy and everything. But no, he's gonna go snake us on a free. Listen, if he went to Madrid and we got some money off of him, I wouldn't be that pissed off. But this guy walked down his contract and goes away on a free. I think that ass thought he was gonna be the next Stephen Gerrard. But he was Michael Owen. It was in front of us the entire time. We didn't open our eyes. And Barca fans, listen, I'm going to have to give you guys a new offer. You don't forget Lamine Yamal. Take Luis Diaz on a free because I'm trying to see what Rafinha, Balde, and Luis Diaz would do to this guy every single classical. All of this just to go to a Real Madrid of all teams. Even if you went to Chelsea or an Arsenal, I wouldn't be this pissed off. Real Madrid. Are you serious? Play Bradley for the rest of the season. Even if Bradley's injured, play Kwanzaa. Play Robertson, play everyone ahead of him. I swear, take away his medal. Take away his Premier League medal. Give it to Gerrard right now. Gerrard, for 20 years he didn't see Premier League medal, but we're giving this guy 2 medals. He doesn't deserve 2. Take both of them away and give it to Gerrard. 7 in the morning, he asked me, man. 7 o'clock in the morning, you absolute bum.
Oh, mate. Sure. Trent Alexander-Arnold joined Arsenal. He'd be happy with that, would he? Bollocks, mate. The guy didn't win a Premier League. Ay. 10-10 rage, mate. 10-10 run. That's a good run. I can't lie to you. Jeez Louise, man. We've got influencers. What is another one who's like football influencer thing I've ever seen? 10-10 sass. 10-10 sass. Got the guy with the teary eyes.
Come Real Madrid. I'd love to, but Liverpool are my boyhood club. So was McManaman and Michael Owen. Who cares? I could be a hero like Steven Gerrard. You've won everything at Liverpool. You are a hero. Now it's time to become the best at Madrid. Liverpool are never going to accept a transfer offer. Just run your contract down and you'll get a signing on fee. Yeah. Like how much? I don't know, probably something like 30 million euros. Money, cars, sunshine, and your best mate Jude Bellingham, assisting on Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo every week, and winning Champions League after Champions League after Champions League, and the Ballon d'Or. We can give you everything. Would you say? Hala Madrid. Trent, come Real Madrid. I'd love to.
Now this is a bit more light-hearted. Shout out Nathan Connor. This guy is actually a Liverpool fan, right? I see his TikToks. That is absolutely funny, man. It's kind of accurate of how like the transfer has happened, where he did speak about being his boyhood club, wanting to be captain, and I get that. 7 years ago, 7 years later, he's achieved his dream. He's done everything he can. Do you know what I mean? So this is the worst reaction I've seen to the transfer. Oh, absolute nonsense, man. But now, before we end the video here, this is the most ridiculous. Oh man, all those reactions, but they're not as bad as this. I'm sorry. The guy's not going to Man City, Manchester United, Arsenal. He's not even staying in England to join another Premier League side. The guy is going to Real Madrid. Why are you burning his shirt? For God's sake. What is this? You're wearing a Liverpool shirt, burning a Liverpool shirt. What are you smoking? Look, I get Liverpool fans are annoyed they can't replace him with the transfer fee and that. But the guy has been there for 8+ years. He won everything there is to win. 26 years old. You know, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Some of the football fans have actually lost the plot. I'm not. This reaction is absolutely insane. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Subscribe if you're new. In a bit, people. In a bit. I'm out.